Hi. The cat is back. The cat is back. Yeah. The cat is back. It's cat day. Yeah. Greg, hi. I'm just streaming for a bit in between FP3 and qualifying. I don't know. Oh, do you want to do qualifying together maybe? I wasn't going to stream for it, but if you want to do it, we can do it. I'll have to get it set up though. Yeah? Why not? Yeah? Why not? Why not? Okay, let me... I'm doing some crossies. I haven't really been doing the crossies. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, crossy day. Crossy day for Canada. It's... blurry? Oh yeah. I love that, like the first thing that happened. Is that my default? Or is that in your end? Oh. Yeah. Mazepin, I feel bad for the guy, like he changed his chassis into the one that he like didn't like. Yeah, I think my default's 720. Yeah, and then immediately he had to stop the car at the end of the pit lane. Oh. Oh no, this is... Yeah, cheer. How are you guys? How was your Saturday? Your Saturday? Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Oh, plastic surgery procedure needed to understand the start codes. Well, yeah. Fit check. We wear green flannel for grant day. It's International Grant Day still for the next. Oh, well, you know, the great thing about having International Grant Day is that it's really for basically, it's for 48 hours. My grant day is going to end, but your grant day is still going, and the Americans' grant day is just beginning. So we have 2 days worth of grant day. Ooh. Oh, so you said it in a race? Is this Zac Efron? I don't know. Rife? Amit? Lake bordering Ohio. Sets? Earns after expenses? Huh? Time. Oh, this is a lift. Okay, what are the other start clues? I think it's... Okay, maybe it's a like lift something or something lift. Interesting. Oh, this is next, I guess. Is this prep up? But they wouldn't have prep in like preparatory. There's a door. Oh, like airy? Stretch horizontally. AKA on tap. Error. We're talking about Golden, whose first name is a palindrome. Well, if it ends in an N, so that's the first one's an N. Nan, none, nin, nin. Checked off a checklist. Foxy. 7 last. Solar Dalek segment. Is that a clue? What was that tiger? What does 121 of? I don't know, it must be some golf thing, I guess. I don't know anything about golf. This sounds like Snoop. I think it's really funny if it is. Snoop around someone's text. I don't know, barrel spelled different. Taro. Ring. Oh, this is endure. Makes aim, perhaps? Often under the hood is a motor? Oh yeah, I forgot. Happy Cat Day. Happy Cat Day. Oh, let me, how do I want to do this? How do we celebrate Happy Cat Day? Where's Grant Day? Oh, let me try and Let me see if I can do this. I haven't finished it. But maybe I can put my little grant animation up. Yeah. Yeah. He twirl. In International Grant Day. Happy Cat Day and International Grant Day. Yep. It's the boy. Twirl. Envy, that's what it is. That makes a lot more sense. Start top. Oh, pedigrees. Yeah. Something that makes sense. Like, I don't know, precious. Surface. Preparatory phase. Fairs. Okay, that's a guess and snare. I don't really know. Sheltered in the mountains. What else, maybe? As S makes sense because the other one's plural too. Mushroom, velvet shank. Stretch horizontally. Oh, stretchies? Stretchies, check. I haven't had a good big stretchies today. Oh, maybe it's cod. Enoki! Didn't really help me. It's wider. Widen. A few. Faces. Aspects, faces. specific crest, like a type of bird? Flying off could be like to start something, or literally firing something. I still don't really get the start clues. Is this like part like a two-word phrase and then one of the words is lift? I haven't done anything in ages. It's time for a checky check. Oh. Facet. Ah, spelled like that. Okay. That's, you know. That's not on me. It's not Janet Jackson, but the A-N and the N is correct. Is that none? It is none. Is this a crane? It's not a crane. No, it's not a gas. I just want to know if this is face. It's not face, is it save? Okay, so I get it. So it is facelift, save face, and there's a missing face in those other ones. Is this... oh, game face. Yeah. Game face, save face, facelift. And there's another one somewhere. Gesture of exasperation. Face palm. Okay. I see. Big stretch? Yeah, big stretch. And this is wrapped. Is this slip up? No, it's not. I don't understand. Is it a sloop? Mutes. This is facetious. Oh, Aaron. I don't know. It's not bread. Log. It's not log something. Riv. Yeah. It's not red up. Lead up. Rivulets. Okay. I don't know what that is. One ingredient. Is this Mrs.? Introduction. Is more delicate is finer? Preface. Yep, this is F. No. Yeah. Stills. Streets. Train? Pacific. What? Trail. Ah, okay. And this is Sly for Foxy. Sense. You did it. Okay. And it's Randy Jackson. I don't understand what this. I don't understand what either of these, the something sip ass and the chun. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what it is. Big things, little things that made big news, and I don't remember 2000. I don't remember 2000. Let alone anything happening in America. I don't think I even knew America existed in 2000. I mean, I definitely didn't. I didn't know it existed in 2000. I hadn't heard of America yet. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I found out that America existed because of 9/11. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people the same age may be the same. That's how they found out about America existing. Yeah. It's kind of, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even 4 yet, you know. I'm not aware of other places really, other than the places that I personally had been. I hadn't thought about, you know, other places that much. So that's how I found out. And yeah. I think Americans might think that this is really weird. That like internationally kids about this age who were just like a few years old, you know, at the time, that's how they found out about America existing. I've never asked anyone because it's kind of not a, you know, a great topic of conversation, but I'm curious to know if this is like a common experience, that this is how a lot of us found out about America. This is the first thing we knew about America. Well, it's just lodges. Is it dealt? Yeah. It's not bread. It's just... Chads? Little things that made big news in the 2000 election. Chads? Chads? I need to look this up. What happened in the 2000 election? 2000 election Chad. Oh, it's something about how their votes are counted. Chads has like a meaning. Like each strip of voting cards or whatever. It just meant the election was really close. Okay. A Chad is a tiny scored portion of paper ballot that voters punch out using a small stylus to indicate their preference for a candidate. Oh, it was like, it's like the name of the paper card that they're called Chads. Okay. Okay. Well, you learn something new every day. What? One ingredient is a braid? Oh, like a hair bun. Oh, I don't even like that. That's a very specific kind of a bun. I guess it's perhaps. That's like the Leia, Star Wars Leia bun, like in the second movie or something. I don't know. Not the first one, but like, not the first one with the buns on the side, like the one big bun. Okay. I wasn't thinking of that. I have not. I do the twisty twist method. Well, I don't know what method you use, but I do the twisty twist method. You have curly hair, so. Yeah, okay. It was too much effort. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think I've ever done a braid bun. Not like, I have braids at the moment. I think it looks, yeah, I do twisty method. Oh, you can use clips. I can't use clips. My hair is too heavy. It doesn't stay because it is so slick and heavy. I don't know what this is. Chunk. Skip ass. A large quantity of change. Chunk? Okay, that's fine. Let you go downhill. Skip ass. I don't know what that means. Skip ass. A ski pass. Ah, you can tell a guy like me from Australia doesn't know a thing, doesn't recognize that as even a word. Guy like me doesn't see snow. I have no idea. I forget that's like, yeah, I guess that is good going downhill. I hadn't thought about it before. I hadn't thought about it before. I haven't thought about the logistics of skiing. Guy like me don't be skiing. Skip ass. Oh no, this is a clip moment. This is a clip moment we send to scums. Oh my goodness. Skip ass. Very good. Very good. I'm gonna burp. And then we do a second crossy. Yup, that's what exactly, that's what the ass is, the ass is there. That's why the ass is there. I skied once as well, and I couldn't get down, like they said like to bend your knees, but I would bend my knees and I still wouldn't go anywhere. And then and then a kid crashed into me from behind. Like there was this not like a small kid, it was like maybe someone like a few years younger than me. I was like 17 or 18. Yeah, and it's so heavy. I was like 17 or 18, and this is probably like a 14, 15-year-old kid that like rams into the back of me, and we just both collapse on the ground. And I don't know if I was like concussed or something. I kind of like was confused for like the rest of the day, and I had a headache. But yeah, maybe I'd go skiing another day. It's so heavy, and you have to wear so much clothes, and it's so hard to move because you're wearing so much clothes. And I don't know where to put my weight. Yeah, and you fall, you can't get up. It's so hard to get up. Like, I needed help, so it's just like I just lay there until someone came to help me up because I couldn't get up myself. It was like I didn't know how to move. It was so heavy. I didn't know how to get my legs upright. I could sit up, but then after that, I was like, what do I do here? Ski pass. I feel down. I feel down and, oh, everything all over me. All the snow all over me. All my clothes all over me. Another kid all over me. Oh, yeah. I tried to get back up again and just fall back down and then I gave up. Skip ass. Yeah, skip ass is 100% right. I'm like, it lets you go downhill. It's a skip ass. You skip on your ass all the way down. That's what I'm thinking. You skip on your ass all the way down, and that's skiing. For you and me anyway. Us people who do not live in cold climates. Do not at all live in cold climates. Okay, I'm a burb. Burb. Abalea. Morning. Good morning. Hi. I'm doing crossies. I'm doing crossies, and then later on, in about 50 minutes, I believe, I'm going to do another quali stream with Greg. So, I don't know how that will go. I hope it'll go well. I hope I will be less exhausted than the last time I did one. Yeah. So I better finish this crossy quickly, otherwise I'm gonna run out of time. Like the climate where Santa lives. Is this Ark? No. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's very cozy Nintendo music. Lower edges. Tread. I don't know. Thanks, it's intentional. I really like that line. Oh, I really like that line. Cheese sometimes baked. Light airy dessert. Top 2D measure. Shower accompaniments, burrito or berry. Hat. It's still the morning. It's still morning. You may sleep. Yeah, we love that. Oh. Colombian cornmeal treats, huh? UFO? Back, or maybe Ria? Apt pronoun for Gabby Wilson? I don't know who Gabby Wilson is. I don't know what their pronouns are. Coastal fair and what each star clues. Oh, surprising isn't. Confidential contract for sure. We're going to say Eureka. Idea? Quid pro something. One on parental leave, maybe. Praise. Hybrid music genre with traditional elements. Collapsible bed. Yeah. A cot. Frozen dessert with chocolate and pecans. This is a sequence. I don't know. Oh, this is Ada. So this is Bria. This isn't Mama. Ada Lovelace, I think. Made the small sour fruit backwards. ease into? You mean like through them? What fresh eggs doing water is sink? Zoomed is bed? Full of lip. No, I don't know, like sassy or whatever. This is cranberry. Yeah, this is cease. Embed. Crab or something. Pulls that a little bit. So I guess is other? Oh, no, other is with. I don't know then. Is Lord? Oh, there's choir. Howdy. Something ice cream. Something tables, perhaps. Sports events with events? I think that's a cute clue. I don't know, I think I'm liking this crossy a bit better than the others. Cinders, like... I was thinking of like a fireplace or whatever. This is like ahi or aki, I forget. Red. This is seafood. This is seafood. So this is... Right. It might sound... Right, it sounds fishy, but it doesn't actually contain any seafood. This is I guess. You say and then it's over sometimes. This is soon. Something soon, I guess. That's my best guess. Brad. A new dad. Woe is me. Okay. End table. This is B. That's the name that I know. Crab apples. And she. Decrypt. Decrypt. Oh no. Oh no. Decrypt. That's not that, but it's decrypt. Oh no. It's been decrypted. Oh no. Oh no, decrypt. Decrypt, no. Decrypt, no. My love. No, he doesn't like it when I say that. Oh, you may lie through your teeth. Oh, like a pea is the pain, like a princess in a pea. No, crypt. Oh, this is Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. Decrypt, no. Just like, look here. Look there. Oh, it's sponge cake. And sponge is the sea creature. Boat races. Regatta. Oh, polar. Oh, pog. I don't know. Oh, rats. Oh, poo. Oh, looky, oyster something. Looky here. Oh, poo. Looky here. Oyster something. Isaac. Is the name? Oyster. I don't know. This is Reno again. This is Esta. Player roles act. Oyster. Crew. Bronx athlete. Bronx is like in New York, isn't it? Is Bronx like a suburb in New York, or is it like a you know, there's like different parts of a city that are not suburbs but like bigger than a suburb? I guess like regions or something. Is that what the Bronx is? I don't quite know. I just know it's in New York City, I guess. It's in New York City. A borough. That's what it is. That's what it's called. Like this. Like it's a city and then smaller than a city. There's like different segments. Yeah. They're called boroughs. I really like this. Thanks. It's intentional. It's so passive aggressive. I like it. Thanks. It's intentional. It's so funny. I want to say it. Like, I want to use that line. I'm doing okay, I guess, in this crossword. Better than the last one. For now. Chocolate and pecans. I don't know what this is called. Hybrid music genre with traditional elements. I don't think it's alt something, maybe? Oh, alt rock? In the manner of... Nanotechnology. Makes sense. Name that small sour fruit backwards. This is small sour fruit. Starts with C. Three-wheel vehicle. It's just like the name of the team. It's yeses. Oops. And breathe. This is tough. This is like probably an American sports. This is an American sports reference. I don't know. And an American chowder is an American food, right? Is chowder like a soup? It's a seafood soup, right? Yeah, this is also an American food that I don't really know. Oh, crackers. Because it's not meant to be. So this is crackers. Okay, I don't understand then. If you eat chowder with crackers, oyster crackers, or what even is an oyster cracker? Yeah, soon. Oh, Yankee. So it is that baseball? Yeah, like a chowder. I think it's a soup just based off, like, me too, I was just pretending. I'm like, okay, I'm just pretending, but I think it's a soup. Or it's liquidy. So I don't know what, yeah, okay. I know Yankee is a Yankees. Yeah, yeah, I know Bronx is New York. I just don't know what's sport. Like, Yankee, yeah, Yankee makes sense. Yeah, I just didn't know that it was Bronx. Is this just a banker? I don't know. I thought it was banker, but then I thought maybe not because there's a letter here. Yeah. I don't know what flavored ice cream this is. Again, I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't really eat ice cream. And so I try to stay away from ice cream knowledge. But this is apparently a fish word. Or a seafood word. Is this a rider? Cider? Ada? I might be needing the regular mode. Just ran in. Turtle ice cream. This is Ala. Okay, I'm gonna go regular mode. Oh, alt something. It's not alt rock. This is I'm a fan. Alt folk. Lime and meal. Pointers in the kitchen. Timed. No, I don't get it. I don't really get it. Is this a banker? It's not a banker. Is this e-banker? No. Is this iBanker? Okay. I try. Oh. Thanks. It's intentional. I try. Okay, I guess. I guess. It's not as... This one, yeah, I guess. It was like, I was like 6 letters. Oh no. Yeah, oh, whatever. I had folk wrong. I had rock instead of folk. And I didn't get the other ones because of it. I try was a bit weird. iBanker is weird. I don't understand that. I try is okay. I guess. It's not like, it's nothing like, nothing quite as good as skip ass. Anyone got a skip ass clip? I kind of want a skip ass clip. Maybe I clip it myself. Maybe I clip it myself and that's the way to go. Oh, that's a lot of eggs. That's like Gaston amount of eggs. Yeah, I'm also concerned. Wait, is that like just one time, or like is that their breakfast every day? That's so many eggs. That's so many eggs. It's their breakfast every day. The American Heart Association recommends up to 1 egg a day for most people, fewer for people with high blood cholesterol, especially those with diabetes who are more at risk of heart. Oh, up to 2 eggs a day for older people with normal. Oh, 7. Oh. That's a lot of eggs. That is a lot of eggs. That's a lot of eggs. That is a lot of eggs. Let me test audio for a moment. Oh, never mind, not that one. I'm flummoxed. Yeah, there's no other word for it. I'm flummoxed. I am scrap flooded. I'm flooded. I'm scrap flooded. I'm astonished and amazed. I'm flabbergasted. I'm disgusted. I like eggs. Don't get me wrong. I love eggies. I love me eggies. You know what I mean? But man, do I love eggs. But 7 a day, man, that's Yeah, soft. Oh my goodness, softball is so good. Poached, scrambled. Oh man, I love eggs. Okay, we've got about 15 minutes until the session starts. I'm just going to test the audio for a sec. You should be able to hear. Um, you may be able to hear at a lower volume the pre-race, like not the pre-race, the pre-quali. Yeah, yes. Okay, I'm just gonna mute them because they're just interviewing somebody. So that so the last few weeks. So this has been a triple header, the third race, 3 weeks in a row. So it's been very busy times, as you can imagine, busy times, and it's the pointy end of the season. We have 3 races to go. It's the third last race, and it's the third last race, and we still have a championship battle. So at the moment, Max Verstappen is leading in the championship, but only by 14 points. It's not like huge. It's not big. It's not that big. So it's very exciting. It's very exciting. We're at a new track that hasn't a lot of people haven't raced at before. I think almost everybody has never raced at before, other than one person who has raced in a junior series there at some point in their life. So it's very new. This one because they cancelled a few races as it was going, and as a result, they 2 months ago they decided this circuit was like, hey, we can host, and they were like, great. So that's why we're at this circuit. It's in Qatar, or I don't know how to say Qatar. Is it Qatar? Qatar. And at Lusail circuit. It's hosted MotoGP. So, hi, it's a scum. You've missed crossies. I spared you that experience, but we're about to watch quali. We're doing another quali. We are F1, and yeah, I need to change my yeah. You missed skip ass. Yeah, I told Scums that there was a clip for him when yeah, it's in 10 minutes, I think. Just setting things up. I wasn't going to stream. Quali. I wasn't going to do it, but Greg popped in chat, and I was like, well, you know, puzzle. That is Pog. I'm gonna have a quick snacky. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think the results from FP3 was that the Mercedes did well. I think Valtteri Bottas topped FP3, which is good for him. And the Mercedes were running different engine modes. Yeah, so Valtteri and Lewis, like, it seemed like Lewis's engine mode was turned down, possibly saving the engine. I don't know. The conditions for FP3 with the quali sims are going to be are quite different from now because it's like a night race, sort of, I guess. It's like 5 p.m. local, I think. So it's a lot cooler now than when they did FP3, closer to the middle of the day. So, yeah, quali is gonna be interesting. Interesting. Okay, let me. Okay. Oh, damn it. I never remember my passwords for anything. Okay. Okay, I think about. Eh, eh. It's qualifying time.
Ah,
Hi. Hi, Greg.
hello.
Um,
Ah,
yeah. Okay, I think you are audible. Yes.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be I'm yeah, I think we're gonna be a bit out of sync because you always get your video feed.
If I
Yeah.
remember correctly, I was watching your stream last time, and you were literally just like, what was that? 1 or 2 seconds behind me with that?
Okay, interesting. I don't really know then. I don't
Like
know then.
literally, I was watching that. I was watching your from that was Mexico, I believe. You were
Yeah,
doing this.
maybe.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
was Mexico.
Mexico.
I was watching on the TV, the quality, and literally it was like just 1 or 2 seconds behind.
That's weird. I think mine's really inconsistent.
Possibly,
Yeah, I think mine's just inconsistent.
yeah. Because it really like we'll see now, I guess.
Mm. But yeah, I've
But they
got
show up like how long till the quality start.
yeah, true. Mine's 57, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on the clock.
Alright, I see they're showing Hamilton now on the
Yes.
TV.
Okay, I think we're about the same then. We're not too different.
Now they switched.
Mm-hmm. George Lucas is with us
Fucking
this
George
evening.
Lucas. Okay, we're literally at the same
I think we're the
time
same time.
then.
I think we're the
We're
same
literally
time.
at the same time. Perfect. Somehow.
Okay, let's
1 minute 20 seconds till the quality start.
yeah, 1 minute 20, 19, 18. Okay,
Okay,
what?
so like,
Okay, so I have a thing. Do you want to do quali predictions?
why not?
Yeah, let's do quali predictions. Um, do you want to do like a top five or like just some general statements of like what's gonna happen?
Um. Okay, so I'm calling.
Are we just gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Okay, so I was going from bottom. So okay, P1. I'm gonna go Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Uh.
Wait a second. I want to write mine first. I'm gonna write mine first.
Okay.
Um,
Say when you're done, so then I will
yeah.
say.
Okay, I have mine. You say yours is Lewis? Lewis P1 prediction.
Lewis, Max, Max P2,
Mm-hmm.
Bottas
Okay,
third.
I think we're starting. We're starting. Someone's out of the pits. A
Yeah,
Haas.
yeah. Perez
Both
fourth,
Hasses.
and I'm calling Gasly fifth.
Oh, okay. Ours are really similar.
How you have it?
I have Gasly then Perez.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
calling Gasly fourth.
Yeah, I have Gasly then
Okay,
Perez. But let's I'm gonna change my I'm gonna update my
because
stream thingy.
yeah, but for me it was like, it's really gonna be like Perez, Gasly, and Leclerc. I would say literally those three can change between each other. I
I
would
think
say.
Gasly's gonna
Is it maybe also like Leclerc maybe fourth out of
yeah,
nowhere and
yeah,
Gasly fifth with
could
Perez
do.
sixth? That also can be a
Could do.
thing,
It's possible.
realistically.
Possible for sure.
Yeah.
I'm um what's this? Yeah, I think that's good enough. It looks good enough. It's fine on stream. It's just yeah. It is what it is.
Fucking Gartic kills me.
Hmm?
The Gartic drawing, I love it.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
so
The touch
good.
the real ring.
Remember the.
The touch the real ring.
It's very
Very error.
arrow.
Yes, very error. Yeah, well, I mean, Gasly has been doing really well. I feel like I want to give him some credit, some appreciation.
Oh no, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah, he's.
definitely. He's just waiting for AlphaTauri, and did you see him getting into Red Bull was way too fast.
Oh
They
no,
just
for sure.
risked
I mean,
for no
that's
reason.
yeah.
I feel they just didn't know who to go for
I think they were
Ricardo.
definitely
Even though
out of
there were,
options.
I mean, there were definitely drivers that they could go for.
Yeah, but like even signing Perez was sort of a surprise that they go for like a someone who's not
Yeah,
in the Red Bull family at all.
yeah. Actually, after all, it wasn't a bad move because it's just like you're getting an experienced driver actually that
No, Perez.
you know can do the job.
Perez. I think Perez has fulfilled his requirements.
Like, okay, beginning of the season was very iffy for him though.
Yeah,
We
but
can
that's
agree on
a
that.
lot of people when they join new teams. That's not
Yeah,
uncommon to see. So
like Ricardo.
like Ricardo, we know Ricardo's quality stuff, and he struggled a lot, even into the mid-season. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, even he's like only getting there now. Towards the second half of the season, he started, gaining confidence
Yeah.
and getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take it. I will make the biggest hot take right now possible, I believe.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wait, Hulkenberg retired? Like, okay, not retired, but was without the team in 2019, right?
Sorry, who?
If I'm correct. I'm gonna that hot take. Whenever, like in 2019, when Hulkenberg was without a seat,
Oh yeah,
Red Bull should have gone for him
Red
as
Bull
a
should have
second
gone for
driver
him.
instead
Oh,
of I think
I
it was
agree.
was it Albon?
Yes, I
Was it?
agree. I agree that Red Bull
Or
should have gone for somebody outside of the Red Bull family sooner. Yeah, and at the time it would have
yeah,
been Hulkenberg. He was the guy who was free at the time. Yeah, so I definitely I agree with that. I think signing Perez was a very good idea, and that they should have done it sooner. They should have done something like that a bit sooner,
yeah,
rather than go through Gasly and Albon and burning them out and like
yeah,
that bad experience for like a young person too. Like it's really rough.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Gasly's like
I'm happy for
they're
that.
okay now, but
Yeah,
like it's still rough
yeah,
experience to go through.
yeah. But I mean, like Gasly proves like in AlphaTauri that he's
Oh,
a talented driver.
yeah, yeah. He's doing so well. He's doing so well, and that's why I put him P4.
Like,
I just like
like you,
I just want to give him some
it's
some
like
love.
you get kicked mid-season from Red Bull to Al-
Yeah.
I think that's Alpha. It was Alpha. It was still Toro Rosso, I believe, at that point.
I think so, yeah.
And you get fucking P2 ahead of Hamilton after doing a fucking drag race with Honda engine.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
What the fuck?
Drag race down the
You
street.
drag
It
race.
was such a
You
good
drag
moment.
race a Merc. You
Yeah.
drag race a Merc
Drag
with the
racing
best
America.
engine.
And it was that was 2019 the drag race, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
That was like that season, it was like nobody could
yeah. Because he got
like no one could compete
yeah,
really with the Mercedes.
yeah,
Even 2020 even more so, but 2019 like no one could compete.
yeah. Well, to be fair, it's literally from 2014 when the hybrid era started.
Yeah.
Merc went perfectly into it.
Yeah.
and just continued throughout the years. Well, this season, like when it's like in between, let's be honest, because the new changes should have been already in place.
Mm-hmm.
But COVID happened.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's
I feel like they were very much prepared already for 2021 regulation changes. That's why this season is pretty much not so good by them.
Well, yeah, they're focusing on the next season.
Yeah.
They need to keep their lead through the new regulations as their motivation.
Yep.
Let's see who's out there at the moment. Okay. I feel like this yeah, it's so hard to talk about this track because we know so little.
Yeah.
We know so little about it.
We have never had races
I've never seen it here.
just
I've never seen it before. The
I mean,
the triple apex.
There was only MotoGP.
Yeah, I don't watch MotoGP. I'd get too into it.
Well, same, but I mean, I've seen the track a few times because I was like, I don't watch that many others, just stand and just look at it. So that's why I know the track. Like somewhat.
It looks like a little hand, little paw. I like the triple apex, like the sector 3. How fast it is. It's just like totally flat.
Oh yeah, I
out.
see the right-handers.
The right-handers. The three of them, and then oh my goodness.
Perfect
I was watching it when I was watching FP2. I was just like through there. Because I didn't watch FP1, so FP2 was like the first time I saw. I was like, wow, that looks really like the onboard camera shot looks so good there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel bad for Mazepin. Motherfucker didn't go for FP2 because of the car problems.
Yeah, and then he missed FP3 as well. I know.
Yeah, because he literally went out of the pits.
I know, because they broke, the car wasn't installed correctly. Like things weren't installed properly.
Yeah, he just went out of the pits and literally 10 seconds later he just stopped.
He didn't even make it out the pit lane. He stopped at the end of the pit lane.
He stopped literally, he literally stopped at the end of it. Like, hi, my car broke.
Crypt.
Muted, so we do wave on the chat. Okay, so for now, pretty much standard, I would say, for Q1.
Yeah. Q1 is... I think... Oh, yeah, the other thing was that this...
Don't gift me, I need to prime.
Okay.
Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime. Oh, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime. All this time it's like that. And I was just about to.
No.
Oh no.
I saw it too, but I was like, oh man. I was like, do I have the mental capacity to watch this and do that and talk to you at the same time? I was like,
pretty easy, really.
Oh,
okay.
Mates is
Alonso.
Yeah,
okay, decent. Okay, that's decent time by Alonso.
Oh wow.
Ocon also bad.
So 122 is a good time. Getting into the 122s is like decent.
Yeah, okay. Let's see Bottas. He's standing sector 2.
I think Bottas would
about 2/10 above Hamilton right now. So I believe he's gonna break 122.
Yeah, I feel like as well. Like, I think this... I don't know what Mercedes has done with the two cars. They're performing a little differently. Like Bottas's top speed is a lot.
Wow. Okay, Hamilton had to have an amazing fucking sector 3.
Oh.
Literally
Oh,
3,000.
3,000.
Wow, okay.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. So then at the moment we're looking at probably in Q3 people are going to be in the 121s.
Has to
People
be,
have to
yeah.
be. They're going to be in the they're going to be aiming for like the high or mid
Yeah, yeah,
121s.
yeah,
This
I'm going to
is
say mid one.
one
I would
yeah,
say literally mid
mid
21 is a
121s.
possibility easily.
Yeah. So wow. So the and Verstappen two tenths behind.
Which is actually not bad because I think he was like like
Oh
four
yeah, he was
tenths.
like half a second behind in
Yeah,
in
so
FP3.
pretty much okay
Yeah,
still. It's
but
it's
they
Q1, so not bad.
yeah, it's safe for Q1, I guess. I mean,
Paris and Leclerc has to improve a lot.
oh yeah, but it's just yeah, they'll get it.
Okay, Paris on a
Pairs out.
lap. 2 green so far, so definitely improvement on time. TV don't lag, Lamao. Jesus Christ, the fucking
Oh wait,
TV.
Leclerc's right ahead of
My
him, isn't
God.
he?
And Perez with one. All right.
What time is that?
122 point. My God, 122,
Ooh, 3.
22.398. So
Okay, that's quite close to Max. That's very
yeah,
close.
yeah. That's
Okay,
good. That's
that's
good.
good. That's
That's
good.
okay.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good. My
Max,
guy.
Max, Max,
My
Max
guy.
on another lap. Sector 2
Max out.
purple.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh wow. Wait, sector 2 purple. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes
yeah.
sense. That makes sense for Red Bull sector 2.
Last corner and straight. Let's see. 118, 119, 120, 121, and P1. 200s.
Ooh, 121.
121.996.
121.
And we broke it. No, we broke
121.
it. It
Wow,
will
even in
definitely hit
Q1.
mid.
Yeah, we're definitely,
We will
dude,
hit
maybe even
mid
low
21s.
maybe low 21s.
Wouldn't
Oof.
be surprised genuinely.
That's a surprise to me that even in Q1 that they're getting those kinds of times. That's very impressive. I'm mostly just
Yeah.
being impressed because this is such a like a new experience. I don't know what to say other than like, wow, that they've done a really good job.
Yeah.
I have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, because we never had a Grand Prix
Yeah.
here, so yeah, it would be very
I'm like,
much
wow,
different.
surprise.
I think we're gonna.
I've
It's
done
gonna be the
well.
same with Saudi Arabia. It's gonna be the same with Saudi Arabia, but I drove
Mm.
the track on F1 game because they added it
Mm-hmm.
finally. Holy fuck, it's fun.
Well, like, what a way to end the season, though. Especially one that's like, we don't really know which way it's going to go.
Yeah,
And then there's, of the 3 races left,
yeah,
this is a track where anything could happen, really.
yeah.
Like, it's kind of anyone's game.
Leclerc, Leclerc time
Leclerc
deleted
time,
because he
yeah,
absolutely drifted.
yeah,
Same with
he
Lando
totally
Norris.
missed. I think you're a couple
Okay, yeah,
seconds ahead of
same
me.
with, same with same with Lando. Yeah, it's probably 5 seconds, I would
Yeah.
say. I mean, the map you have on okay, because you have the lifetime map, so
Yeah,
yeah,
the map is ahead of my video stream, yeah. And
yeah,
like
because
so
literally
like my
like
timing stream, like my timing sheets, they're all like pretty much in real time, but the video feed is on
yeah,
a bit of a delay.
yeah. To be fair, even the
Yeah.
map is like yeah, okay, the map is literally just like maybe like half a second behind.
Yeah. The map is like is very
Very much.
yeah.
And yeah, I was saying Jeddah is absolutely fun track to race around. Holy shit, the flow of it is actually
Oh,
amazing.
okay.
I really, really like it.
Yeah. I remember seeing the map and that it looked good.
Yeah. I mean, literally, if you still will be up, I can literally just like, open F1 and then just stream on Discord to show you the game. I think it looks like.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. My internet's not that good. It's kind of struggling.
I can't.
Let's see.
Mm.
Okay, I think this is a lot of people's final laps. Getting ready for their final laps. I'm a bit like even at this point for like See, again, I'm just kind of personally with the McLaren Ferrari thing. Ferrari has done so well this season.
Oh, yeah, they're
Science
much better.
Science has made such a difference at Ferrari.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Also that he's basically keeping up with
oh my
Leclerc's
goodness, how
pace.
adaptable that guy is. Because, like, if we have a think about, like, where he's been in F1, he's been in so many different teams.
Sainz? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because he started
He
Toro.
started off with,
So
he's the
he
Toro
don't.
Rosso,
He,
and then
yeah,
he
because he said he
went to
the Renault, I believe,
Renault,
was first.
and then McLaren, and then
Yeah, now
Ferrari. So he's been
Ferrari.
in
Yeah,
F1. This is, and also he
for
was when
quite a long
he
time.
also did a half season swap at some point. I forget.
Oh,
He was
oh.
also one of those mid-season ones.
Well, no shit happened to that traffic. Like, literally, that's a fucking literally, that's the last. Why are you even out
Yeah.
for?
Yeah, there's
Why
a
are
lot
you
of
even?
traffic. This track is very
Why is this?
trafficy. This
Also,
track
why is
is
this even out? Like, you don't need to be out. Like, literally, you're guaranteed.
oh yeah, no, I think they're just having another go. I think they just want.
Hmm.
But I like this track very very traffic. I can
Mm.
tell like this is gonna be a big traffic one where especially at Q3 I guess how competitive it would be. Um
Yeah.
but yeah, it's like getting out the way and everything.
Yeah. Especially like sector 2 will be painful for traffic wise in
Yeah,
race.
yeah. Yeah, how like curvy it is. Um and like only really in sector 1, I guess, there's like overtaking opportunity into turn 1 and then into like
Turn 1.
the 6 or so like
If
the
you
hairpin looking one.
if you sorry, let me look. Okay, so turn 1 after straight. So you have done
Mm,
it's a long one.
mm.
Turn 2 is another one. Turn 3. I would say if you're close enough on the straight between turn 3 and 4 into braking zone for turn 4, you can easily make an overtake.
Which one's 4? I don't have the numbers up. I'm looking at like
Okay,
in
if you look at the map, so turn 1, so the right-hander, then you have
1, 2,
left-hander and
3,
right-hander,
4. Oh, that
and then
okay. Yeah, I'm just
yeah,
counting.
the straight, and you have
Maybe. Maybe. I
if you're
was
close
thinking
enough. Also,
6
if you're close
because that's
enough,
like that's a deep
because let's see,
braking zone.
5. Oh yeah, for the deep braking zone, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also redo
Oh,
George Russell from last year's back
Sonoda.
race. Not bad. Also, or you can redo what what Russell did to Bottas in the Bahrain last year on the outer layout, and just fucking overtake on the S's if you're bold enough. I
Okay.
mean, fucking
Let's.
making that stick was amazing.
Oh wow, Lando didn't do another lap, but he made it.
Mhm.
Wow, Lando didn't go out. Wow. Yeah, okay. This seems quite reasonable. Very good for
Yeah,
Alonso. Oh, Sainz and
yeah,
Leclerc being so far apart is not that good though. A bit of a concern, I guess. That's a bit of a concern.
yeah, but like kind of struggled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be honest, he just struggled for some reason.
I don't know if he struggled as much as that's just what the car is. I think he did. I
Also,
mean, Leclerc
he
and
also got
Sainz have
time
been
deleted.
quite close. Oh, did Leclerc have a
Well,
time deleted? Is that why he's so?
yeah,
Oh,
he got
okay.
time
He got time
deleted
deleted. Okay,
because
that makes sense then.
he went wide the
Right.
last
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
He redid the lobby. He improved, but
But
still,
time deleted. Yeah.
he has to do much better in the Q2.
Hmm.
He has to be at least Science's pace.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
It's very much amazing sign that he like I think that people compared his pace to what Vettel's was in 2019. Like he was a much better job as well.
Yeah, but him and Sainz have been quite level with each other.
Yeah.
I think the whole season they've been quite comparable, which has been Ferrari's strength. It's definitely been their drivers this year. The drivers' consistency and performance.
Mm-hmm.
And reliability, I think. Ferrari reliability for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's not been so bad. It's not been so bad.
My cat came to me as well. Hi.
Aw, cutie. Oh wait, I can turn the ads off. I forgot to move the ads.
Pet the cat.
Pet the cat. Please, please pet the cat.
She's
so
now.
cute.
She's getting pets now.
She's such a cute kitty.
Bitch, why you have to lie on my fucking mouse? Like, there are many better fucking spots you can lay on, not my mouse and my fucking phone. Kitty. Tail.
Okay, we're gonna get some. We're having some replays. Oh yeah. There's been a bit of Toto and Christian Horner rear wing drama.
Oh my god, again. Fuck my life. What the fuck they have done now?
Oh, they're just like, because you know how like Red Bull's rear wings have been a bit flappy.
Oh yeah, I see that, yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know for sure, but as a gut feeling, that is not going to give you any kind of advantage. In fact, it will make you slower. But technically, I guess it's a breach of the regulations. So it's just like, will they protest it? I guess, maybe. If they're petty. If they're super, super petty.
I mean, then Red Bull can fucking do. And then
Yeah,
Red Bull can absolutely
Red
pet
Bull's
you as
also
well.
pointing the finger at them, right? Because they were like, "Ooh, I think your DRS thing is illegal or whatever." It's
Yeah,
so funny.
DRS. I think
The
did the
press
floppy front
conference.
wings as well, or something.
Hmm?
Didn't have the floppy front wings
Mm-mm.
themselves, Mark. Which they
That was a flexi
pretty
thing.
good fine stuff.
That was like last season or something, I think. Yeah, that was a while ago. I can't even remember. But yeah, I think they got, or maybe the beginning of this season, the bending of the front wing. I mean, they're allowed to like move a bit because the car moves, but
No fucking totally.
yeah, but as in like they were like, oh, but we think it moves beyond what is allowed, reasonably allowed for just, car parts obviously on a moving thing and they're just gonna move.
Yeah. Still love that fucking Mercedes was trying to say that fucking Max's touch on the fucking rear
Oh
wing
yeah,
was the
yeah.
reason they fucking failed. My good lord,
Imagine.
I literally wanted to
Look at my
die.
little Gardic thing touch the rear wing.
My good lord, like,
Max
does
did.
mean what?
He touched
Like,
the
what
rear
Max
wing
did?
and got a
Like,
what,
literally what Max?
50,000 euro fine or whatever it was.
I mean, just for the breach of the rules, basically.
Yeah, but it's
Because
still
not
funny.
allowed.
He touched the rear wing. He did what I dreamed to do. Okay. Russell's out. Someone
Yeah,
else is
Russell
out.
out.
A McLaren is out. Who is it?
McLarens are out, and
McLaren. Both
Ferraris.
McLarens
Both
are out.
McLaren. And now both Ferraris as
Yeah,
well.
Ferraris. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The whole like Danny Rick is he's good now, but like if he had been there for the whole season, definitely I think McLaren would have the edge in for P3.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
they have the better car and more consistent car performance. It's just the driver performance has been less consistent. Whereas Ferrari, the car is not as consistent, like it's more track dependent than McLaren's. Like Ferrari does so well in some tracks and they're just really poorly in others, especially at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
Now consistency's a bit better. And both teams, the reliability has been quite good. But just like their driver consistency and in performance and good performance. Well, good enough, solid enough performance the whole season long. Both of them. It's, yeah. I feel like they're going to keep. I think they're ahead at the moment. I think they're going to stay ahead. I think Ferrari's going to get P3. Unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, because
unless something crazy happens, like McLaren wins another race, like McLaren won two.
Let's see.
McLaren won two, perhaps.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
That's okay. Maths too hard. It's like 30 points above them. Yeah, 30.5. So
yeah,
pretty much you have to. Pretty much you have to hit like.
It's like if
possibly,
McLaren does reasonably well for the rest of the season, the next 3 races, and Ferrari really bomb, then yes. But if they both go at about the level that they've been going, Ferrari's going to stay ahead.
Good for you. Get 15 plus 12 points. You finish 3rd and 4th, so it's 27. Time it by 3 races, you get 81 points.
Yeah, but we're not really expecting them to be fighting for P3.
So you get guys.
More likely
10,
5 and 6 or 6 and 7, something like that, Okay.
So even if McLaren gets 3rd and 4th now each race, and Ferrari are behind them 5 and 6, they still keep
Ferrari's still ahead, right?
By 3 points though, only.
Yeah.
So any worse performance than that.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's like basically Ferrari needs to get no points. And then McLaren needs to do reasonably well. Maybe like P5, P6, and if Ferrari gets no points. Or like, the odd point, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
so it's very unrealistic. Like something crazy needs to happen. Like someone crashes out or McLaren wins a race or something like that. Then yeah, but yeah. At this point, it's like I've accepted. I had my time last year. With McLaren doing so well. But yeah. But I'm glad Danny Rick's happy now.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Science
fucking
too.
Lord.
121.6.
Oh, mediums.
Oh,
that's a
121.6. That's just mediums.
They're gonna hit low.
They're gonna hit low. Oh, dude, Sonoda 122.0.
Alright, get 6 marks as well. My good lord, what the fuck is the difference between
Sonoda 122.0?
Excuse me, Gasly. I know you're on soft, but still, what the fuck? What the fuck?
See,
Hello,
Gasly?
Gasly?
This is what I mean. Right? That's why I put Gasly people.
Oh my god, oh my god, bro. Leclerc has no pace whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. And the McLarens too, both of them. Both of them haven't done so well this weekend. McLaren is very they need to get the setup right, and often this year they have been, and last year too, they have been getting the setup right. But when they don't get the setup right, they're so uncompetitive. Yeah,
Yep.
when the setup isn't right, it's like the car is it's like undrivable. I think that's also what Danny Rick struggled with, just like drivability. Okay. Oh yeah, do you see the I've been follow like for P5 for
Oh, okay. I'll
AlphaTauri
check
and
it. I'll check it
yeah,
now.
for AlphaTauri and
Let's
Alpine,
see. Constructor
it's also
standings.
quite close.
That literally, that literally square
Mm.
equal on points.
Yeah, it's been very close, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Open ahead just because of the wind.
yeah, Alpine ahead because of the win, but like, I think it's very this is like a really good year for AlphaTauri.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna get P5 unless
Yeah.
something crazy
But not.
happens. But I feel like
Yeah.
if they just put in, it's entirely Gasly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He carried them to P5. He carried them to P5.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah,
just did.
and like Sonoda hasn't really been there, and like Alpine has again. There's like some tracks are suited and some tracks are not so suited, and especially Ocon
Mm.
hasn't didn't have. I think like in the middle of the year he had like a really bad time, like Q1 for like 3 weekends in a row out in
Yeah.
Q1. But yeah,
Yeah, Gasly just
but
92
Gasly
points to
just
his name.
yeah, like how many times see you finish P6?
Yeah,
Like
basically. P5, P6,
P5, P6,
basically.
man.
Something like
It's
that.
like it's P5, P6.
Yeah, so literally, this time for AlphaTauri is like 2
Mm,
points, 6 points, 1, 1, 8
mm.
in Monaco, 21 in Azerbaijan, 19 in Hungary, so another high point finish, Netherlands 12, so basically Gasly finishing 5th.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it was Mexico 12 as well, so because Tsunoda was moron. I mean, moron, sorry, no, sorry, that was Brazil, my bad. In Mexico, we just got fucking unlucky just because Ocon got again sandwich. Like, Jesus Christ, man is literally a sandwich material.
Yes, yeah, yeah,
I don't know what the hell is going on there, but he literally it's like a
yeah,
bug dead for it.
yeah. Sonoda, what was it? That was it
And
Mexico that Sonoda got taken out as well, lap one or something.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
because it was
yeah,
him and Meg
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
got
yeah.
hit, that hit Ocon basically because
Yeah,
they tried
yeah.
to
The
go like.
three
I
into
mean,
two. Yeah,
Mick was very unlucky. Mick was very unlucky. Tsunoda was just
yeah. Just a turn one incident.
also unlucky, but also a bit like,
Yeah, it was just
why?
a
And then and then Brazil, and then on the other side of Brazil, I think there was a sprint race. Like, why you dive bombing Stroll from
yeah.
literally fucking half kilometer behind? You idiot! You literally kamikaze him. What's wrong with you? That's not how you overthink. You don't kamikaze somebody. You're not doing fucking World War II stuff on them. It's not your job to take them out.
I don't know. It's sometimes I think they a bit too brave on the
They
brakes.
just yeah, they're just too eager. Just too eager to fucking
Yeah,
overtake.
it's very competitive.
They just try too hard.
Okay. Mm. It is kind of interesting though at the what it's looking like at the moment. The like who's out on track at the moment? Just Russell.
Yeah, just Russell for
Yeah, because like
now.
everyone in the bottom five aside from maybe Russell. Like if Russell gets into Q3, very good, but we're not like expecting. But
Well,
Norris, Perez, Ricciardo, and Leclerc should get through.
yeah.
So yeah,
I
they're
think for
gonna need to really improve.
yeah, it's both Aston. Yeah, both Aston. I would say
Yeah,
Alpines.
they're on softs, and I think yeah, because the Alpines and AlphaTauris are on softs, and I think everyone else on medium. I need to check this.
I know for sure that Leclerc was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the McLarens and Ferraris would start on mediums. We just need to make sure they get through Q2 because the people ahead,
Yeah,
like
that's gonna be a bit
everyone,
long
they're on
path.
softs, and I believe
Yeah.
yeah, because they're all on softs. Oh, what was that? Mercedes coming out on soft. Who was that? There was a Mercedes that came out on softs.
I see Bottas.
Oh, Bottas out. Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Bottas out.
Oh, wow.
They're preparing Max as well. I mean,
Oh,
Bottas
Max
is
is on
just
softs.
just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah, they put softs on Max as well.
Hamilton out as well. Actually, everybody's out.
Yeah, everyone's coming out now. And they all coming out on softs.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
literally
yeah, the
be
McLaren is out on softs
sure.
as well. I think everyone's coming out on softs.
It's literally everybody else. Yeah, Lando did his lap on mediums and he's
Yeah. Too far behind.
100.
Yeah.
100 behind. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like oh wow, there's the Ferrari's still on mediums. I wonder who that is. One of them. Science. Science is on mediums. Ooh, that's gonna be
Too much
rough.
risk.
That's very risky. I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake.
I mean, it's Ferrari. They're literally mistaking fucking material.
Yeah, I know. That's because like they're Ferraris on the mediums. I doubt that they can compete with even the Alpines on softs. Maybe it's going to be close.
I mean, they did it. I mean, they did a lap on soft, so.
Oh no! Oh, yeah. Alpine has softs. Yeah, Alpine's on softs.
Yeah, but they did also their first lap on soft, same as Aston.
Did Ferrari do
So
a
we'll
first
see how
lap on
it goes.
softs?
No, but I know Leclerc did on mediums.
Yeah.
His lap. I don't know how about
Okay, wait. I'm just
science.
gonna follow. Yeah, science. Science probably. Yeah, just mediums, and mediums definitely for the first. But the second run through is also on mediums. But he didn't improve his time on sector 1. Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No improvements. Norris and Leclerc improvements.
Yeah. Well, of course, they're on softs. Okay, so Ferrari's splitting strategy.
Improvement into sector 2 by science.
I think this honestly, this might not be bad. This might not be too bad a mistake. If Ferrari's thinking that they probably won't qualify in like the middle of the top 10, they might be fighting for like
Maybe.
P9, 10 anyway. And then in that case, it's better to start on mediums at 11th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it is just better.
And
you may as well qualify 11th. Start on a tire of your choice. And you're on the grippy side of the track rather than 10th.
Norris only P8.
Oh no, Norris only P8.
Leclerc 11th.
Oh.
No improvement from him.
Oh, wow. Even on softs. Well, okay. Well, I mean.
Surely. Wow. Okay. Improvement for sure, but also just P11.
Okay, Danny Ricciardo. We need
Danny Rick.
Danny Rick needs to come through, man. Danny Rick needs to come through.
Oh, kurva.
Oh no.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay, that's.
This is so what?
Excuse me. What the fuck is going on?
What's going on? What's going on? Ocon improved time. Ocon P5. Where's Perez coming through? Perez is coming.
He is. Okay, that track is for Alpines.
Alonso improved as well. Wow.
He's P3. Yeah. Perez.
Wow. Let's see where Perez is coming in. Wait, don't. You're.
Not a bottle.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
bottle
no.
drop. Oh my sweet
Oh
lord.
wow. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Well, our prediction is
Wow.
fucking
We're
shit.
gonna have a good race. There's so many people out of order. There's gonna be so many people out of order.
Yeah. What the fuck, Gusty? Look at Gusty's
Gasly.
time. What the fuck? Hello?
Okay, okay, okay. So basically, Alpine and AlphaTauri have nailed it.
Yeah.
Alpine and AlphaTauri have nailed it. Oh man, I love this new arc this year of Gasly occasionally out qualifying the Red Bulls. Sometimes even both of them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that was a wide exit by Science.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh wow, yeah. The body,
And
the
here,
sparks there, yeah.
but no parts at least. But holy, that literally that second to last corner
Mm.
makes the cars just get straight to the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shredding the floor. Wow. Okay, Perez, Stroll, Leclerc, Ricardo, Russell. Russell's alright. P15's, it's alright. It's alright. Um, yeah. Oh wow, that's quite a lot to talk about. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Gasly 121.7 and Alonso 121.8. Ocon 122.0. So Alpine's really, really nailed it then.
Yeah.
Um, Even Sonoda 122.0. Yeah, they both nailed it. Huh.
They
That's
really
that's
did.
amazing. They've nailed it.
Oh, when your predictions just go to shit into Q2.
Yeah. Perez, no. Perez, no.
Whereas you thought fucking
Perez, no.
that's such a bottle drop from him is unreal.
Yeah, but I
It's
mean,
just
it was
bang.
very close. It's very close. I mean, from P2 to P15 all within a single second.
Yeah, fuck, I need to switch
It's
my
very
I need to switch to my
close.
main account on Twitter because I want to see a mayhem.
Oh no, I'm not gonna check Twitter, man. It's too toxic. It's so uncalled for. But yeah, Vettel P8, very good. Lando, see, this is the thing, right? Although this time both Ferrari and McLaren have one driver through and one not.
Hmm.
So they're in the same boat. But this possibly in this race going to be very um interesting with tire strategy because a bunch of them qualified on softs. Even Hamilton, I think. Yeah, Hamilton improved his time. So and Verstappen did too. So the whole bunch of them are now starting on softs on a circuit where they don't really want to be. Because yeah, it's going to be quite wear and teary. We're having some replay moments. Yeah. Okay.
Perez, my good fucking lord, man. How you bottle it so much?
Yeah, it's kind of hit and miss for him. Yeah, but he's doing all right. He makes it up in the race. It's just a disadvantage for strategy.
Will
For
he
sure.
though? Because that track can literally be hard to overtake.
Yeah. But then, like, generally, he does all right.
That will hurt Red Bull genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, they can play it out as well by making him start maybe on hards, because people will have the tempo, I would say, but still.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna slap him, slap hards. Slap on some hards. For sure. Okay. Gonna have snack. I have mango. I'm eating mango.
Okay. Mongo. Well, it'll be interesting how McLaren does as well.
Lando. Green lights. Let's go.
This track genuinely fucking throws such a like this track just throws you out of fucking loop basically. You're on the roller coaster here. My sweet lord. Also, respect to fucking Hamilton for the helmet he has.
Yeah. Big time.
I mean, to be fair, they're on the two Grand Prix that they're only left corners, so because they respect no rights. I don't know. That might be a bit too much TOS. It's just so true.
Oh no, I hate that I liked that pun. Oh man. What a
Very TOS.
uh...
It's just it. But it's so true as well, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see who's out. The McLaren's out, Ocon, Vettel, Norris, Tsunoda.
Basically everybody.
Everyone's come out.
Basically everybody's out.
Everyone's come out.
It's just for some reason that it doesn't show up on the map. Like why? It's
Yeah.
actually everybody's out.
Okay, I see it now. Everyone's out.
Yeah, and also, I'm copying a screenshot my friend sent on the Discord, and it goes into your DMs.
Oh yeah. That was the Mercedes wing, like Red Bull was saying, like, oh, what's this mark? What's moving there? Why is there a mark here?
It'll definitely do something about that.
I know that's what they were talking about that whole press conference. Like, there's a little smear on your rear wing on your DRS thing that shouldn't be there. Why is it there? What's it doing? That shouldn't move like that.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
As
Let's
much
go.
as
Everyone
as
on
much
equal
as
tires.
yeah, as
Let's
much
go.
as it pains to listen, it probably would be decided politically the championship. It's just will at this point.
Mm.
There's no other way. There's something different happens.
Mm. Okay. Ugh. We're gonna start seeing some. Yeah, Q3 is always like not much to talk about. Just watching,
First
just seeing
times.
what's happening.
All,
First time's coming through.
all,
Oh,
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 kurwa.
oh,
Oh, kurwa.
oh,
Oh.
oh. 121 too.
We're already on low
121.
21s.
Oh wow! Imagine if we hit the high 120. If we hit 120.
I will not be surprised.
Oh, max
Okay,
fastest
Bottas to
sector 1.
10s.
Yeah.
Still faster in sector 2 as well.
Okay.
It's only 5.
Okay.
There's only 5,000.
Okay.
But still.
Lando not. Okay.
Come on, Max.
Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Do
120. Fuck.
where does it? Oh. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's
Okay.
fine. That's a good time. That's a good banker lap. That's a good banker lap. That's a good time.
Gasly
Okay,
before. That's very
Gasly
good.
mid 121s. Yes. That's
That's very
not
good. That's very
surprising.
good.
Not surprising. Okay, this kind of order: Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, Gasly, Sainz, Norris, Tsunoda, Ocon, Vettel, Alonso. I would not be surprised if it doesn't change too much.
Fuck all of your predictions, better than mine.
Like if I would like if it doesn't change too much, I wouldn't be that surprised. But I'd be happy with the Gasly P4.
Yeah, because I have P5. You have P4. Damn it. Fuck you, Perez. Fuck you, bottle job.
Okay, that was some pretty good first laps. Lando, I hope Lando does better. I know McLaren's not super qualifying. It's not their strong suit. Not particularly their strong suit. But P7's not too bad. P7's okay, but P5 would be better. But starting on the odd number side of the track definitely is good. So, you know. So 7 is good. 7's better than 6.
Tsunoda 888. Perfect.
Oh, true. He's 8th and his time is...
Fucking perfection hit.
Wow.
Fucking hell, Alonso is not that far behind Gasly as well. Just 300s.
300s exactly. Yeah. Right.
And here we go. The last lap's
Here we
about to
go.
happen.
The last go. People on their outlaps. It'd be interesting to see how Sonoda finishes here. They just said Sonoda was on used tires for the first fast lap. So now he's on new tires. So it'd be interesting to see how close he can get to Gasly, or if he could even improve past Norris, because Norris was on new tires. But they were like 500ths apart. Oh, okay. Everybody's out, I think. Yeah, that's everybody. Oh, mm. Sainz was out last, I think. Oh no, Max is. Max just has come out. Okay, Hamilton first. Hamilton starts his flying lap now. That's pretty much.
Oh yeah.
And Verstappen's came out last, so here we go. It's gonna be
Verstappen to block Hamilton. Heck.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. Round.
Sector 1. Oh my fucking god, Hamilton. Holy fuck.
Oh wow. 3.
What?
Oh.
310 faster.
Oh no, this is 120. This is a 120 lap time.
Yeah.
This is a 120 lap time. Oh my goodness.
Enter sector 2. Let's see.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
Fucking happening.
Oh my goodness. Are we getting to the mid or low? Oh my goodness. He's gained 6/10. If he does another 3 in the third sector, that's like a whole second. That's
117, 180, 119, 120,
Wait, you're still ahead of me. You're ahead of me.
My fucking lord. 120.8.
Oh, yellow flag? Okay, well good. 120. Oh my goodness. A 128. A 128.
Yeah. Oh, Gasly with a puncture.
Oh no.
Oh it's Gasly.
No.
Yeah, it's Gasly.
Yeah,
it's Gasly on a straight line.
Oh no.
That no.
Oh yeah, no. That's
it. There are no yellow flags.
No, there was a yellow flag.
Though.
The yellow flag's not out anymore.
The track is clear.
Yeah.
So Max can finish the lap basically.
But yeah, everyone else doesn't get to finish their lap.
I mean, Bottas still could, but he was very. Okay, Max improved.
Okay,
I saw it.
Well, yeah, Max improved.
Well, there was no chance he's getting it. Holy shit. 120.8.
My goodness. Wow. How's that Gasly P4, huh? Gasly P4 even with a puncture. Didn't even get to set
What
another
happened
lap.
there?
Didn't even get to set another lap. Yeah, what happened?
Okay, they're
The
showing.
tire
Okay, they're showing
fell
it.
apart. Hi, Sumo. That's what happened.
Oh, they showed it. Oh wow. Okay, that tire just got shredded.
Oh, yeah, it just got shredded. What did he?
Fuck you.
Oh, it's shredded to like the.
That curb.
Oh, the curb. The curb ripped. The wing came off too.
It literally,
Yeah.
ripped the.
It ripped apart the curb. Ripped apart the wing. Oh my goodness. Hi Sumo. Hi Sumo. We are. The session's over. The session's over. My predictions were more right than Greg's, so I win.
Fuck off. Fuck you, Perez.
I don't think anyone would have put Alonso P5 though.
Bullshit.
That's a big surprise.
Hell
And a welcome
no.
surprise. A welcome surprise. People starting out of order.
P6.
People starting out of order. I love it. I love it so much. Gasly P4.
Norris P6.
Norris 6 is good. Norris 6 is good. On the bad side of the track.
Well.
Sonoda didn't get to finish his time too. So that's still his
Yeah, but it's still
that's still his yeah, 8th is good, but that's still his old tires. He didn't get a good run on the new softs. That's the old softs time. So we didn't really get to see. Yeah, we're gonna get a fight into turn 1, hey.
It will be.
Max on the bad side Max on the dirty side of the track.
I'd really be surprised if fucking Max just goes for a dive bomb or something.
I think, well, he may do because he's sandwiched between the two Mercedes and they're both of them are on the good side of the track. It'd take a lot of restraint to not try and get him in the first corner, or at least stay ahead of Bottas. Because even staying ahead of Bottas would be a bit rough, wouldn't it? You see the Red Bull guys, they're like concerned expressions.
Yeah,
they're so somber.
But at the time, if Red Bull feels they cannot fight, if they feel they cannot fight Hamilton, I think they will go just for P2 then.
Well, I don't know. I hope they'd fight for the win.
So they just.
I hope they'd fight for the win.
Yeah, but if they see that they cannot, they'll probably just focus on P2.
Yeah, secure P2. Yeah, secure it.
So they don't risk losing Max. And
because it's still like
championship at that point.
Yeah, they'll still be ahead on points with P2.
Yeah, I mean Max will be like if he finishes second now, he will always be first. Till Abu Dhabi.
Yeah,
because of the of the wins.
Yeah. Wow. Good session. Good session. Good session. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me on the session. Very fun. I'm gonna put up the overlay. Yeah, good. It's been a good season. It's been a good and exciting season. It's been a good and dramaful season. It's like at least like every season there's gonna be drama, but this season there's on-track drama. Break time.
Fuck. It's just that Silverstone still fucking hurts. With Silverstone could have looked much different as well.
I mean, several of the races could have. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like also Baku. That was such an unfortunate Baku. Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness, Baku really was. Baku hurt. The tire
Baku hurt a lot.
Baku really hurt, especially at that point in the championship. I think like Max had got ahead, and because of Baku.
Yeah, Michael was literally getting like. Yeah, he was getting ahead so easily there.
Like if he had won Baku, which he would have if he didn't have the puncture.
He would have been, yeah.
This would
win.
Points. Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be close at this point.
That's 7 points. I would say I feel like he would have won Silverstone as well if fucking Lewis didn't try to murder him.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's. Well, the thing is, right? I've been thinking
Because
about that one a lot.
literally,
I think it
because
is.
literally would make me. Because like,
Yeah,
okay, fair enough, you're
I'm
a great
still.
driver, but that's also made me think that he's a fucking massive cocksucker. Because how he celebrated that.
Well, he didn't know. But the thing is, right? I still disagree with like the whole point. I don't want to talk about this too much because penalty talk is really there's so much in it, and like obviously there's like the stewards make the decision and we just have to accept it. But like Verstappen already paid the natural penalty for the accident, even if you decide he's more at fault. You know what I mean? He DNF'd at the end of the day. He's the one who DNF'd, so he's paid the natural penalty for
and
it.
also engine was gone because of
Yeah,
it. Engine was also gone.
and yeah, so and then they had to take an extra engine penalty. But you know, those are things that are just like beyond consideration. Like you don't really consider that. It's just that the incident. But then like he already paid the biggest cost. You know, he's not finished the race. He scored 0 points.
Yeah.
Whereas Hamilton, even if you decide that he's less at fault, he still was able to continue the race.
And
won it. But like, you know, he was able to continue. So he was not like, I don't think the effect of that incident on his race is by far like not as, and like the whole point of penalizing someone is like, you know, I mean, in this type of way, like it's meant to be like so that it's fairer for the other driver. But Lewis came out on top of this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think they both are very much at fault for the incident. I don't know if I could say one is more at fault than the other. They both.
I would say Lewis.
I would think that they kind of equally have. Yeah.
You don't go inside of cops.
No.
At
Yeah.
90 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, but they both didn't do the right thing. Really, they both didn't drive safely. You know, if you're talking from a safety standpoint, neither of them drove safely in that situation.
Yeah, but Max had line on him as well because he was ahead.
He was okay, but like actually into the corner. Yeah, but it's like so Max was ahead. Lewis pushes him out, but this is on the straight still. So by the time they get to the corner, Lewis is actually ahead, and that's the point of contention. But Lewis is only ahead because he already pushed Max aside before they got to the corner, which is like to me it's a bit BM. It's like okay, well. You tried to push him off the track before you got to the corner, so now you're ahead at the corner. Okay. And that's and then you crash into each other at the corner. But like I feel like, you know, the incident doesn't start at the start of the corner. It started on the straight before the corner, before you all got to the corner, when you came out the pits.
Yeah.
Like that's when the incident started in my head. So if you're counting like that's when the incident started, then Lewis is at fault. But if you're starting the incident starts at the corner, then it's pretty even, I'd say. Like, I don't think I could pin either one at fault because at that point, both of them are doing something that's unsafe.
Yeah.
But like the penalty for Max was just like too harsh.
It should be taken as a racing incident.
Yeah, it's too harsh. Max has already paid the natural penalty, so you don't. Why do you need to add an additional artificial penalty on top of that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like because the natural penalty to me is sufficient for his mistake, right?
Yeah, he's like, hi.
He can't finish the race. He doesn't finish the race. He doesn't finish the race. He scores no points. So
to be fair, there was a risk he could literally not make another race as well with how fucking severe the crash was on its own.
Yeah. It's just like, oh man. Anyway, yeah. I remember, man. That was some dramaful times. That was some dramaful times.
Yeah, just was.
Oof.
Yeah.
I was pretty mad. Like seeing the accident happen live, I was really mad. I was also really scared. I was like,
oh, that was scary.
It was scary. Yeah,
Like,
it was
so then you
scary.
see Max going to the barrier at fucking 200 kilometers per hour, basically.
Oh yeah, no, that's yeah, yeah,
Because like you didn't
yeah.
want to see
So
that,
there are actually quite a lot of bad
because we
crashes
had
this
like,
year.
because like Leclerc last year in Monza, when they
Mm.
red flagged it,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm.
it's parabolic, I just don't want to
Mm-hmm,
go
mm-hmm.
fucking to barriers. Then you had fucking Grosjean, fucking dear lord for that.
Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah,
Every now and
same.
again, YouTube would recommend me a video, and that'd be like the part of the thumbnail, or like I'll see like something, like the algorithm will throw something about that accident at me, and like
Oh
I just
yeah,
have to like turn away. Like I don't. It's still too
yeah,
much to
it's
think about. Like, yeah, I don't want to think
yeah,
about
it's
it. I don't want to think about it.
just thank fuck he made it out
Oh, that's
without any fucking serious injuries.
without a single serious injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like
But,
owning it in
yeah,
IndyCar
but
at the moment.
yeah,
I'm like,
I'm doing quite well.
yeah, he's yeah, he's done
It
really
also
well for
shows that
himself.
like how F1 has developed over the years in terms of the safety of
Safety,
the
yeah,
drivers.
yeah.
Because it's like Jules Bianchi.
Oh, yeah. No, that's too tragic. That one.
Yeah,
That's
but
like
also that was
everything that shouldn't
stupid
have
from
happened.
fucking that. But that's also FIA's fault.
Yeah. That's the FIA. That's the FIA's fault for that accident. It's like everything that shouldn't have happened. Um, in like a bad way. Like the um. Oh man, I forgot his name.
Bianchi
Antoine Hubert
fucking.
one for an F2.
I
That
mean,
one's like
oh
that one's like everything went wrong, but it's no one's fault.
yeah, it's actually no one's
Yeah.
fault because
Whereas
it's just
like Jules Bianchi, everything went
it's FIA.
wrong and it's the FIA's fault.
Yeah,
And
because
it's just
that should be safety car or that should be at least safety
oh
car. If I remember
that
correctly, at that point.
oh it's just like
It's safety car or red flag basically.
red flag the
Because you
race.
have a
We had
yeah,
didn't
or
were
at
there
least
like two or three cars
safety car
already
because
crashed out like and they were yeah.
yeah, yeah, it was crushed cars. You
There
had
were
a
crash cars out there. There
fucking
was machinery on in the gravel.
machinery. Yeah,
You
you
had
had
stewards out there.
you,
It's like
yeah,
someone was going to
you had the
get
fucking
hurt.
you literally have the fucking crane on the track.
Yeah. No, yeah. Like or imagine if, even if it was a lesser accident, but he hit a marshal. That marshal's
Oh
done for.
yeah,
Like somebody would have been seriously hurt.
dead. Literally,
Somebody would have been
yeah,
dead or
probably
seriously hurt
dead.
anyway. Probably dead. Like
Yeah,
somebody
you
that
get hit
day.
by a fucking car. You go with fucking 250 kilometers per hour. You just hit somebody.
Yeah, and you hit
He,
just a person in a shirt. Like,
you pretty much turn him into atoms.
yeah, yeah, you would
That's
you
what
would get
happened.
liquefied. You would get liquefied.
Yeah.
It's like I have no idea what the FIA was doing. It's just
Yeah.
yeah. I don't why are we talking about this?
Uh, I don't know. It was just like
It's
the
such a
on the
bad thing to talk
there was a
about.
it was just like on the
Such a bad thing
Brands
to talk
Hatch
about.
that accident where the marshal died as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
That's
remember seeing that as well.
yeah.
But that was driver's fault because he was fucking driving recklessly.
Mm. Oh,
He
anyway.
was driving recklessly and fucking fired himself off the fucking barriers onto the marshal's post.
Yeah, yeah.
One
Yeah,
of them was
crashing
lucky
into the
because
marshal's posters.
yeah, one of them was lucky because he literally fired and went flying. So one of them was lucky he ducked out.
Yeah.
The other one, unfortunately,
Yeah.
literally ate it. He took it to the face, too
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a bad note to end the conversation on. we
Yes,
talked
really
about
is.
we talked about people dying.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, it's so sad.
as
Okay.
sad as it
It's
is, it's also part of the sport, unfortunately.
yeah. Yeah, the
It
FIA has
happened,
done better. I mean, honestly, safety this year has not been great either.
I mean,
It's not been that great.
it happened. it's happening. It will
It's
happen because
yeah.
there is
There's
no
just
way you will 100% prevent this stuff from happening.
oh yeah, for sure. Everything,
Especially,
yeah. There's always random stuff that would happen, but like
especially
like
when
the marshal
especially
safety
when
and
the people.
like
Oh yeah,
like
martial
the
safety has to be
marshal
improved
safety
definitely as
the marshal
well.
safety this year has not been good. I feel for those marshals,
Well,
man. They're just
yeah,
employees. Not even employees. Some of them are not employees. Some of them are volunteers.
at least just yeah, they're legit volunteers.
Yeah, so some marshals are volunteers, like the ones that just like are trackside and they're not like yeah, they're just volunteers and
Yeah,
they're just out there, it's like the Lord Farquaad meme. It's like some of you may die,
yeah,
but
that's sometimes yeah.
that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Says the FIA.
Yeah, but also the drivers as well. There is no way you can prevent like
Oh,
when
drivers,
a
of
T-bone
course.
happens.
Drivers, of course. That's
Yeah,
it's dangerous. But like
yeah, because
the people who work at the track is
yeah,
like
because to be honest, like Halo-wise also, like holy fuck, how
mm,
many times there was a tire flying into your fucking
mm,
face and the Halo
mm-hmm.
just bounced off. To be
Even
fair,
the Silverstone crash.
recently,
The Silverstone crash.
even more recently, Monza, Max
Mm,
would literally
mm,
he literally landed on Hamilton's head.
mm-hmm. Mm,
If not the
yeah,
Halo,
yeah, yeah.
his neck would be
Oh yeah,
gone.
yeah. Definitely in Monza too. Yeah, he landed on top.
Because he went off the fucking engine cover onto the Halo. Of course, he
Mm-hmm.
like smacked him in the face. He smacked him on the head, but his neck would be gone because otherwise you'd be whole fucking weight on
Oh
the
yeah,
car on his neck.
yeah. There's the whole back of the car resting on your head. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
but
seeing the
side note,
slow mos of that. You can see Hamilton
yeah,
duck. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You can see him duck as Max is going over him, and it hits the halo. The wheel
yeah,
hits the halo. Oh,
yeah. Thank fuck for Halo, basically. You never want to see those accidents, but then when you see them, you're like, thank fuck, it actually is in the sport.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But as I
Okay,
was going to say,
I'm gonna.
the sides will never be safe as well.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just
Yeah, you can never make it
there's no
perfectly
way you
safe.
can.
It's
Yeah,
motorsport. Motorsport's motorsport.
yeah, and also like you try to make the cars as light as possible, but also as safe as possible. So
Mm,
some parts will has to be like abandoned. The
mm.
sides, uh, but also there are not so many crashes that happen that you get T-boned as well.
Yeah, T-bone. Yeah,
Let's be honest.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That doesn't often happen. But yeah.
Yeah, I think,
Well, I mean, that yeah.
on this.
We'll see how it turns out with next year's cars.
Oh yeah.
Next year's car's
Well,
going to be a whole different story as well.
yeah. Well,
We'll see.
tomorrow, big day basically. Fucking pray to God. Can just Hamilton's engine just explode or something? Please, thank you, God.
Hmm?
Like F1 God, please answer my fucking prayer. Just make Hamilton's engine go boom.
Oh, they're really
Not
pushing that
literally, not
engine.
it's like not
That it might
literally, but
happen. It
just
might
make
honestly. It might
fucking
happen.
breakdown.
It might happen by the end of the season because like
This engine is
they're
fully
they're
fuck it. We're going full power, no reliability on this engine.
they have been, and I think that's the gamble that Mercedes is taking. It's in the last race whether or not this engine will go boom. They're hoping it won't because they're pushing it. Like
Yeah,
they're
I
pushing it, and
may go.
that's why like in the
Even
FP
Jeddah can go.
practice, like they like especially Hamilton's car, like the difference in performance between Hamilton and Bottas has been notable.
Massive.
Yeah,
They're being
yeah, because
busted
they're
now.
saving the engine during practice sessions. They're like obviously they're going to be saving. Oh, hi
Yeah.
Belair. Hi, we're still talking. We're
Hello.
we're just talking now at this point. But I need to go.
Yeah,
I need to
just
go.
cat.
Oh,
Yes.
very cozy. Very comfy. I'm glad you fell asleep. Oh, it's time for a bedtime story.
Yeah, I'll let you go
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna go
No
find a bedtime
problem.
story.
Okay.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. It's bedtime story time. Yeah, it is time. It's time for a bedtime story. Let me log into my library. Oh no. I haven't got anything checked out at this right now. Oh no. Wait. Okay. It's bedtime story time. Let me. Okay. Um. Yes, bedtime story time. I'm just gonna announce it. We bedtime story time in cat stream. Okay. Are we all ready? Getting our LGW comfies out? The LGW comfies? This is a story called Steam Train, Dream Train. Oh, that's right. I need where's the right, the comfy music. My bedtime story music. This story is called Steam Train, Dream Train. We have lots of animals and a cloudy night sky. Oh, I think I need to zoom in. Just a sec. Oh no, it's fine. Through the darkness, clickety-clack, coming closer down the track. Hold your breath so you can hear huffing, chuffing, drawing near. A whistle. Okay, please resize. This book's formatting is not helpful. Okay. A whistle blares out in the night. A mighty engine, wondrous sight. The smokestack puffs, the big wheels grind, the trusty tenders close behind. Cling, clang, the bell rings out on top. Hissing steam, brakes squeal, then stop. The driver signals to the crew. Each worker knows just what to do. Quick, before it gets too late, start to load up all the freight. Everything will soon be stowed, a train car matched to every load. The crew slides back the boxcar doors and tumbles in to start their chores. They whirl, twirl, cartwheel, jump, but cargo's stowed without a bump. Things that rock and roll and spin, all are juggled safely in. There's very busy monkeys. The freight is loaded as they play. They work and bounce the night away. Building blocks, erector sets, bikes and kites and model jets. The boxcar's made to safely haul almost anything at all. The hopper's top is open wide, so cargo can be poured inside. The crew hops to it, one and all. They get to work and have a ball. Then with a bounce, and a pounce, and a leap, 3 boys jump in and fall asleep. Tankers lined up in a row are getting filled with paints to go. Purple, yellow, green and blue, a colour convoy coming through. The reefer car is snug and cold. Its chilly box can safely hold frozen treats for every stop, like a rolling ice cream shop. The train car's packed. The crew sits back and chills out with a midnight snack. 10 hard workers lend a hand to fill the gondolas with sand. Sand for castles, moats, and more. Sand for tunnels. Sand galore. Stacked up on the auto rack, 6 race cars for a private track. Rainbow colours, flames and stripes. Shiny engines, chromy pipes. The auto track will gently keep these fast cars all fast asleep. The well cars carry giant beasts, munching on enormous feasts. Brachiosaurs likes the views, while T-Rex gets a bone to chew. The flatbed cars are rolling beds. The weary crew can rest their heads and settle in and tuck in tight. Their work is finished for tonight. The red caboose is last in line. From the lookout, all looks fine. The freight and crew are tucked away. The next stop is another day. A hiss, a jolt, a shift and sway. Now the journey's underway. The train's departing, car by car. The headlight fades into the stars. Puffing, chuffing, out of sight. Steam train, dream train. Shh. Good night. And that's the end of the story. Hi Nate. We've just finished reading. We've just finished reading the bedtime story. We've just finished reading the bedtime story. But, if you'd like, we can do a secret story reading. A secret story reading. Ah, okay. A secret? Okay. Well, those who are staying, we can enjoy the secret, I guess. Yeah, secret. I guess. Oh, thank you. I try. What was the word? Thanks, it's intentional. But maybe, just maybe, seeing as we have to read it anyway, how about I read... Let's see how long this is. Okay, maybe this is fine. What if I read chapter 1 of the book club book? I don't know if y'all have read it yet. This is I Am Not a Serial Killer by Dan Wells. Yeah? This is very much not a, yeah. Yeah. Well, we can read it. It's very much not bedtime story. It's a murder story. Oh, you're in chapter 11. Okay, you're well ahead of us. I haven't started yet. But yeah, I can read chapter 1. Let me first... I'm kind of cold, so I'll just burp for a moment and put on some warmer clothes. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm not really sure what tone to read this in. This is very different from bedtime stories. From like children's bedtime stories. But I guess we'll have a go. Okay. Big serious cat? Maybe big serious cat. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't at all. So we'll figure it out. I still have to be kind of quiet. I need to find like the author's voice or the narrator's voice, so it'll take me a little bit, but I'll get there. Okay, let's begin. Chapter 1 of I'm Not a Serial Killer by Dan Wells. Mrs. Anderson was dead. Nothing flashy, just old age. She went to bed one night and never woke up. They say it was a peaceful, dignified way to die, which I suppose is technically true, but the 3 days it took for someone to realize that they hadn't seen her a while removes most of the dignity from the situation. Her daughter eventually dropped by to check in on her and found her corpse 3 days rotted and stinking like roadkill. And the worst part isn't the rotting, it's the 3 days. 3 whole days before anyone cared enough to say, "Wait, where's that old lady who lives down by the canal?" There's not a lot of dignity in that. But peaceful? Certainly. She died quietly in her sleep on August 13th, according to the coroner, which means she dies 2 days before something tore Jeb Jolly's insides out and left him in a puddle behind the laundromat. We didn't know it at the time, but that made Mrs. Anderson the last person in Clayton County to die of natural causes for almost 6 months. The Clayton killer got the rest. Well, most of them. All but one. We got Mrs. Anderson's body on Saturday, September 2nd, after the coroner was done with it. Or, I guess I should say that my mum and Aunt Margaret got the body, not me. They're the ones who run the mortuary. I am only 15. I had been in town most of the day, watching the police clean up the mess with Jeb, and came back just as the sun was beginning to go down. I slipped in the back just in case my mum was up front. I didn't really want to see her. No one was in the back yet, just me and Mrs. Anderson's corpse. It was lying perfectly still on the table, under a blue sheet. It smelled like rotten meat and bug spray. And the lone ventilator fan buzzing loudly overhead wasn't doing much to help. Hi, Crypt. Yes, this is the book club book. I'm reading chapter 1. You're welcome to stay if you would like. I'm trying to find the narrator's voice. I haven't quite found it yet. It's a very different vibe from children's bedtime stories. I just finished the first page, so it's not very spoilery. So far, Mrs. Anderson has died of natural causes, but everyone else, there's been a lot of murders recently. I've only read one page. You can stay, Crypt. You can stay. I washed my hands quietly in the sink, wondering how long I had, and gently touched the body. Old skin was my favorite, dry and wrinkled, with a texture like antique paper. The coroner hadn't done much to clean up the body, probably because they were busy with Jeb, but the smell told me that they had at least thought to kill the bugs. After 3 days in end of summer heat, there had probably been a lot of them. A woman swung open the door from the front end of the mortuary and came in, looking like a surgeon in her green scrubs and mask. I froze, thinking it was my mother, but the woman just glanced at me and she walked to a counter. "Hi, John," she said, collecting some sterile rags. It wasn't my mum at all. It was her sister, Margaret. They were twins, and with their faces masked, I could barely tell the difference. Margaret's voice was a little higher though, a little more energetic. I figured it was because she'd never been married. "Hi, Margaret." I took a step back. "Ron's getting lazier," she said, picking up a squirt bottle of disc spray. "He didn't even clean her, just declared natural causes and shipped her over. Mrs. Anderson deserves better than this." She turned to look at me. "You gonna stand there or are you gonna help me?" "Sorry. Wash up." I rolled up my sleeves eagerly and went back to the sink. "Honestly," she went on, "I don't even know what they do over there at the coroner's office. It's not like they're busy. We can barely stay in business here." "Jeb Jolly died," I said, drying my hands. "They found him this morning behind the wash and dry." "The mechanic?" asked Margaret, her voice dropping lower. "That's terrible. He's younger than I am. What happened?" "Murdered," I said, and pulled a mask and apron from the hook on the wall. They thought maybe it was a wild dog, but his guts were kind of in a pile." "That's terrible," Margaret said again. "Well, you're the one worried about going out of business," I said. 2 bodies in 1 weekend, it's money in the bank." "Don't even joke like that, John," she said, looking at me sternly. "Death is a sad thing, even when it pays your mortgage. You ready?" "Yes." "Hold her arm out." I grabbed the body's right arm and pulled it straight. Rigor mortis makes a body so stiff you can barely move it, but it only lasts about a day and a half, and this one had been dead so long the muscles had all relaxed again. Though the skin was papery, the flesh underneath was soft, like dough. Margaret sprayed the arm with disinfectant and began wiping it gently with a cloth. Even when the coroner does his job and cleans the body, we always wash it ourselves before we start. Embalming's a long process, with a lot of very precise work, so you need a clean slate to start with. It stinks pretty bad, I said. She stinks pretty bad, I said. My mum and Margaret were adamant that we be respectful to the deceased. But it seemed a little late at this stage. It wasn't a person anymore. It was just a body. A thing. She does smell, said Margaret. Poor woman, I wish someone had found her sooner. She looked up at the ventilator fan buzzing behind its grate in the ceiling. Let's hope the motor doesn't burn out on us tonight, Margaret said the same thing before every embalming, like a sacred chant. The fan continued creaking overhead. Leg, she said. I moved down to the body's foot and pulled the leg straight while Margaret sprayed it. Turn your head. I kept my gloved hands on the foot and turned to stare at the wall while Margaret lifted up the sheets to wash the upper thighs. One good thing that came out of this, though, she said, is that you can bet every widow in the country got a visit today, or is going to get one tomorrow. Everyone who hears about Mrs. Anderson is going to go straight to their own mother, just to make sure. Other leg. I wanted to say something about how everyone who heard about Jeb would go straight to their auto mechanic, but Margaret never appreciated jokes like that. We moved around the body, leg to arm, arm to torso, torso to head, until the whole thing was scrubbed and disinfected. The room smelled like death and soap. Margaret tossed the rags into the laundry bin and started gathering the real embalming supplies. I'd been helping Mum and Margaret at the mortuary since I was a little boy, back before Dad left. My first job had been cleaning up the chapel, picking up programs, dumping out ashtrays, vacuuming the floor, and other odd jobs that a 6-year-old could do unassisted. I got bigger jobs as I grew older, but I couldn't get to help with the really cool stuff, embalming, until I was 12. Embalming was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like playing with a giant doll, dressing it and bathing it and opening up to see what was inside. I watched Mum once when I was 8, peeking in through the door to see what the big secret was. When I cut open my teddy bear the next week, I don't think she made the connection. Margaret handed me a wad of cotton, and I held it at the ready while she packed small tufts carefully under the body's eyelids. The eyes were beginning to recede, deflated as they lost moisture, and the cotton helped to keep the right shape for the viewing. It helped keep the eyelids closed as well. But Margaret always added a bit of sealing cream just in case, to keep the moisture in and the lid closed. Get me the needle gun, will you, John? She asked, and I hurried to put down the cotton and grab the gun from the metal table by the wall. The gun is a long metal tube with 2 finger holes on the side, like a hypodermic syringe. Can I do it this time? Sure, she said, pulling back the body's cheek and upper lip. Right here. I placed the gun gently up against the gums and squeezed, embedding a small needle into the bone. The teeth were long and yellow. We added one more needle to the lower jaw and threaded a wire through them both, then twisted it tight to keep the mouth closed. Margaret smeared sealing cream on the small plastic support, like the peel of an orange wedge, and placed it inside the mouth to hold everything closed. But once the face was taken care of, we arranged the body carefully, straightening the legs and folding the arms across the chest in the classic "I'm dead" pose. Once the formaldehyde gets into the muscles, they seize up and go rigid. You have to set the features first thing so the family doesn't have a misshapen corpse at the viewing. Hold her head, Margaret said, and I obediently put a hand on each side of the corpse's head to keep it steady. Margaret probed with her fingers a bit, just above the right collarbone. just above the right collarbone, then sliced a long, shallow line into the hollow of the old woman's neck. It's almost bloodless when you cut a corpse, because the heart's not pumping, there's no blood pressure, and gravity pulls all the blood back down into the body's back. Because this one had been dead longer than usual, the chest was limp and empty, while the back was nearly purple, like a giant bruise. Margaret reached into the hole with a small metal hook and pulled out 2 big veins, well, technically an artery and a vein, and looped a string around each one. They were purple and slick, 2 dark loops that pulled out of the body a few inches, then slipped back in. Margaret turned to prepare the pump. Most people don't realize how many different chemicals embalmers use, but the first thing that catches your eye is not how many there are, but how many different colors they are. Each bottle, the formaldehyde, the anticoagulants, the cauterants, the germicides, the conditioners, and others, has its own bright color, like fruit juice. The row of embalming fluids looks like the syrup flavors at a snow cone stand. Margaret chose her chemicals carefully, like she was choosing ingredients for a soup. Not everybody needed every chemical, and figuring out the right recipe for a given corpse was as much an art as a science. While she worked on that, I let go of the head and picked up the scalpel. They didn't always let me make incisions, but if I did it while they weren't looking, I could usually get away with it. I was good at it too, which helped. The artery Margaret had pulled out would be used to pump the body full of the chemical cocktail she was making. As they filled the body, the old fluids, like blood and water, would be pushed out to the exposed vein and into a drain tube, and from there onto the floor. Hi, scums. I'm reading a bedtime story. It's a murder. We're embalming a body. Yeah, we're embalming a body. Yeah. We're reading "I Am Not a Serial Killer" by Dan Wells. This is Sumo Cord has a book club. You take your comfy back? No, I hope it's still comfy. Look, I even have scrap sleep up. But yes. Hi, scums. Hi. Yeah. I had been surprised to find out that it all just goes into the sewer system. But really, where else would it go? It's no worse than anything else down there. I held the artery steady and cut slowly across it, careful not to sever it completely. When the hole was ready, I grabbed the cannula, a curved metal tube, and slipped the narrow end into the opening. The artery was rubbery, like a thin hose, and covered with tiny fibers of muscle and capillary. I laid the metal tube gently on the chest and made a similar cut in the vein, this time inserting a drain pipe which connected a long coil of clear plastic tubing that snaked down to a drain in the floor. I cinched tight the strings Margaret had looped around each vein, sealing them shut. "That looks good," said Margaret, pushing the pump over to the table. It was on wheels to keep it out of the way, but now it took its place of honor in the center of the room, while Margaret connected the main hose to the cannula that I'd placed in the artery. She studied the seal briefly, nodded at me in approval, and poured the first chemical, a bright orange coagulant to break up clots, into the tank on top of the pump. She pushed a button and the pump jerked sleepily to life, syncopated like a real heartbeat, and she watched it carefully while she fiddled with the knobs that controlled pressure and speed. The pressure in the body normalized quickly, and soon dark, thick blood was disappearing into the sewer. "How's school?" Margaret asked, peeling off a rubber glove to scratch her head. "It's only been a couple days," I said. "Not a lot happens in the first week." "It's the first week of high school, though," said Margaret. "That's pretty exciting, isn't it?" "Not especially," I said. The anticoagulant was almost gone, so Margaret poured a bright blue conditioner into the pump to help the blood vessels ready for the formaldehyde. She sat down. Meet any new friends? Yeah, I said. A whole new school moved into town over the summer, so miraculously I'm not stuck with the same people I've known since kindergarten. And of course, they all wanted to make friends with the weird kid. It was pretty sweet. You shouldn't make fun of yourself like that, she said. Actually, I was making fun of you. You shouldn't do that either, said Margaret. And I could tell by her eyes that she was grinning slightly. She stood back up to add more chemicals to the pump. Now that the first two chemicals were on their way through the body, she began mixing the true embalming fluid, a moisturizer and a water softener to keep the tissues from swelling, preservatives and germicides to keep the body in good condition, well, as good as it could be at this point, and dye to give it a rosy, lifelike glow. The key to it all, of course, is formaldehyde, a strong poison that kills everything in the body, hardens the muscles, pickles the organs, and does all of the actual embalming. Margaret added a hefty dose of formaldehyde, followed by thick green perfume to cover the pungent aroma. The pump tank was a swirling pot of brightly coloured goop, like the slush machine at a gas station. Margaret clamped down the lid and ushered me out the back door. The fan wasn't good enough to risk being in the room with that much formaldehyde. It was fully dark outside now, and the town had almost gone quiet. I sat on the step back while Margaret leaned against the wall. The back step, while Margaret leaned against the wall, watching through the open door in case anything went wrong. Do you have any homework yet? She asked. I have to read the introductions of most of my textbooks over the weekend, which of course everybody always does, and I have to write up an essay for my history class. Margaret looked at me, trying to be nonchalant, but her lips were pressed tightly together, and she started blinking. I knew from long association that this meant something was bothering her. Did they assign a topic? She asked. I kept my face impassive. Major figures of American history. So, George Washington or maybe Lincoln? I already wrote it. That's great, she said, not really meaning it. She paused a moment longer, then dropped a pretense. Do I have to guess, or you're going to tell me which of your psychopaths you wrote it on? They're not my psychopaths. John. Dennis Rader, I said, looking out at the street. They just caught him a few years ago, so I thought it'd be a nice current events angle. John, Dennis Rader is the BTK killer. He's a murderer. They asked for a great figure, the teacher asked for a major figure, not a great one, so bad guys count, I said. He even suggested John Wilkes Booth as one of the options. Okay, there's a big difference between a political assassin and a serial killer. I know, I said, looking back at her. That's why I wrote it. You're a really smart kid, said Margaret, and I mean that. You're probably the only student that's already finished with the essay. But you can't, it's not normal, John. I was really hoping you'd grow out of this obsession with murderers. Not murderers, I said. Serial killers. That's the difference between you and the rest of the world, John. We don't see a difference. She went back inside to start work on the body cavity, sucking out all the bile and poison until the body was purified and clean. She's staying outside in the dark. I stared up at the sky and waited. I don't know what I was waiting for. And that's the end of chapter 1. I hope that was comfy. I hope anyone is still here. LTW comfy. LTW comfy. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty cheerful. It's a pretty cheerful tone anyway, the narrator's voice. I tried to reflect that. I also read it kind of fast. It was kind of long. Crypt, I know. I was gonna say, I think you left already or you muted already. But I'd only read the first page. I'd only read the first page. But that's fine. That's fine. You can read it. You can read it on your own. can read it on your own. Yeah, I said I'd only read the first page, so it wouldn't be spoilers for you to for you to listen, because like at that point I just got to the end of the first page. Yeah. You want to finish the other first? Oh, the other book you're reading. Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah. I'll be reading both at the same time. I'm a sicko. I can do that. Pause. Eyes. I have it here. I borrowed it out in the library. Yeah, The Slow Regard of Silent Things by Patrick Rothfuss. I think it's part of a series or something. And it seems like it's not the first book. Something like that. But yeah, I'll probably start it later today. Ah, okay. Oh, I think it'll be. I mean, I'm reading it without context, so it should be fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for being here. That guy like me doesn't read books in order. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna say goodnight. Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you for staying for story time. And for F1 chat. And for the crossies that did okayly at, I guess. But yeah. See you all well, I'm gonna lurk around for a bit. Yeah. Have a good Qatar Day and a good International Grant Day. It's gonna be a good day.